Okay, today we'll start with the seed extractor bug where we can't find the right seeds. So we have to go to the machine script and write hello Dani. Hola. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you? This one, and we have to find this here. This we have to do a bit different. And I just have to check for the fruits. Oh. I'm doing well too. That's great. Seeds? No, we need 300 here, 400. I just set a bit the microphone, but I'm not sure if it's good yet. Hold on a second, I'm brushing my teeth. Alright. Fruits. So we always write unripe at the end. So how we call orange seeds now? Example. Okay, always as a second word. But the thing is, when we have, for example, orange daisy, the seeds, orange daisy seeds. So how I can be sure, and how I call the paprika. We have 3 different type of paprika. Did I call them yellow paprika and so on, or red pepper? Yes, with the red at the beginning. Green bell pepper, red bell pepper, and so what is the best way to get the seeds for them? Okay, I'm back. Welcome back. Now I got the seeds from them. Gross, do you use the numeric keyboard? Yes, I use it very often. When I do calculations or when I write numbers, I always use this one. It's way faster than this. I know most people like to have like this keyboard. Some people even have this keyboard. I like to have a 100% keyboard. And I use this enter very often with my thumb here. It is? I mean, for me, yes. I can write faster numbers here than here. I mean, when I'm writing text with numbers, then I'll use the numbers up here. But when I write only numbers, then I write here. I wouldn't write here and then here and then here. This I wouldn't do. But when I write only numbers and calculate something in a calculator, I use this one. And I use this enter very often. How I'll do that with the seeds? Replace space, this one with no space to lower and then seed slot resource. I was thinking to filter colors out, but this won't work for flowers. And I also can't put the seeds inside the data from the fruits because we already put the fruits inside the data of the seeds. Rose, what language do you talk where you live? I speak English, but the people here speak Thai. I should speak the language the people speak here also. I'm really bad in this. I'm a bad foreigner. Thai? Thai. Thai. So seed slot resource. Yes, this is written right. Like that? Yes, that's right. Where we have bell pepper seeds. I need the seeds. Yellow dahlia, red. Where's red bell pepper? Green bell pepper? Yes, green one. I shouldn't call it green. I should call it just bell pepper seeds. And also the resource file. Bell pepper. This one. Only bell pepper. Also tomato. So we have tomato seeds and we have tomatoes, but we also have unripe tomatoes. Tomato unripe. How I'll do that with yellow and green. How I can filter out the word bell pepper. I could name them. Today I'll start play GeoGuessr, so let's see how that works. Oh, good luck with this one. Maybe we can also play around together if you want. I mean, against each other. Or maybe I can give you a tip how to learn, but maybe just play first. There's a way, there are plugins what you can install and then learn the, if you want to try hard. Okay, that's a nice idea. Green bell pepper slot resource. I just renamed it. Can I just fetch it again? Why this is not loading? What do you mean it's not loading? Why it's the green bell pepper? Can I fetch it? Okay, I think this is fetch. I need help, it says loading. I mean, did it also say finding opponent? Since 2 minutes ago. Did you press the play button yet? GeoGuessr.com. I mean, this one has to pay per month. Nice. Or you see my suit? It's a very nice dress. I paid a lot of money for this. In-game money. I also want to have a hat or something like this, but it is too expensive. I won't spend money. I would like to have a hat. Something like something like this, but this looks, I do not know, this looks not good. I would like to have something like this, but not this one. Not a straw hat. How I can be a man avatar? I'm a woman, but I'm not a woman. Go to profile. Maybe I'll leak something. Nope, I want. Go to profile and then edit avatar. And then you can choose head, eyes. Eyes, I think you have the girl eyes right now. This one. Take this one. Okay, now I see. Okay, great. So I want to fix this one. I need a better way to find the slot, the right resource. Is it bad for the player when I call it bell pepper green? Bell pepper, are you going to code this time, bro? I'm coding every day. Hello, Kelso. At least a bit. I think the only way for this one is that I say bell pepper red, bell pepper yellow, bell pepper green. That the item name will be what's up? Bell pepper red. I think this is the only way how I can do. I don't feel good with this. But the current system doesn't give me other options. Okay, this is me, but had resolution. But bad resolution. Wait, what is you? How can I add you for play GeoGuessr? You can add me as a friend. My name is just Gross. But I forgot how to add friends. This is me, but low resolution. Okay, and I think that's it. I think that's all what we need. Maybe we have to write bell pepper in one word. I think that is you. Search it, the name. Is that you? Ah, for sure it's you. I didn't doubt it. With this attitude. I have to know if in English you write bell pepper or you write bell pepper. As in one word. No, it's two words. So known as sweet pepper, pepper, and capsicum. Wait. Parts of the US Midwest say mango? Wait. In the US, some people call this as a mango. But what? How do you call it? Do you want to officially release your own game? Yes, that's the plan at the end of this. Do you want to play now or later? Later, on 6 in 1 hour. Mm. Is bell pepper or pepper? I think. What the fuck? That is a pimenton. Midwest USA mango. For me, it's a paprika. Plant produce fruits in different colors, including red, yellow, orange, green, white, chocolate, candy cane. How much time your game finish? Probably. What do you mean with finish? I think the finish. How can I start to play? You can play. I'm not sure. Did you have the paid version? Well, I'm not sure if you are limited. Yeah, actually, you have single player here and multiplayer here. Duels is the standard way to play this game. Then you can play in a party where people can invite you, or you can join any games. You can invite players by send them your code. Or you play single player campaign and then you will just landing in random locations in the map and then you can train it a bit. No, I don't have to pay. Okay, then I'm not sure if you are able to play. I think the free version, they just don't. I mean, there's no free version anymore. You can play when I invite you. Estimated time to release. I mean, my plan is it to have a demo in June this year because I want to join the Steam Fair. And a release, I want to release the game at the end of this year, like October, November. This is the current plan, but I don't want to release a game which is still full of bugs. I think I'll just rename this one to Pepper. I think it's easier to handle in this game. I should close this table, otherwise it will always update it. .2D. So we say bell pepper. Red pepper. Yellow pepper. I need to pay. Actually, there are ways to play it for free when you do community maps. I'm not sure if in community you can play live challenges, maybe. There's a website, third quarter, that's a good idea. Yeah, we have the same problem, the bug. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't feel good to release a game which has a price. It will be a okay price, I think. And then the people will just be full of bugs. And this is what I don't want. Bell pepper. Pepper. Yeah, third quarter. Probably almost the start of the fourth quarter. I can't play. Um, actually, I know there's a there's a website where you can play challenges made from YouTuber. Maybe you should go to the Discord of Rainbow, and there are maps where people posting, and when you click on their links, you can play the game for free. At least the maps they provide. But the game is around, I mean, here it's around $3.50 per month. Or $3? 3.5? Well, I want to rename all of these files. Do you really enjoy playing game? Yes, I do. I mean, if you play with me, could be when I invite you, then you don't need to pay it. Because when someone invite you, then you can play it for free. Items, item, resource. Oh, well. Huh? Percent. Pepper? If that's a good idea. It doesn't work. Huh? Did I just rename the same over and over again? No. I have to do something like this, otherwise there will be a few problems. I think bell pepper is the only fruit in this game which has like two names. Like not two names, but two words as a name. Okay, and now except the flowers, they also have always two words. But we need both words, so it doesn't matter. But we need to separate them. Okay, we need to write a function which will searching for a specific word in a script. Plant. At the very end, planting so let's say function get current fruit name, which will return a string, and we do it with a regex. Actually, when we have red azalea, for example, we don't want that it will find blue azalea. So we want to have got a string here. For example, root name as a string, which we will firstly shorten. So we say, okay, we'll save it, cache it, variable root name equals root name dot replace space with nothing, and we also do lower. So we write it small and have no capital letters anymore. And what we want to do is, first of all, when this fruit name contains this, or this, we want to that it will only give us everything what is before this. So we go to regex. Now this one falls from, we have tomato unripe. For example, now we just want to have the first word. So what we do is \w, this one, 0 to unlimited, a space, okay, actually this. So we create a new regex equals wait, is it the right way to create a regex? Okay, I start the code. All right. Okay, played another version. Okay, it was not bad, but it's better with friends. Yes. But the other version is a bit slower, I think. Compile regex. And we say new regex dot compile. Pattern is this one. And in Godot, you always need to do double backslashes. And then you say new regex dot find get, oh wait, all, search all, search. And then we say root name. Oh, you don't do that? Because do you buy games? I mean, I actually buy games, yes. When I want to play games, I buy them. I buy GeoGuessr at the moment. I mean, I don't buy that much games because I don't play that much different games. But when I want a game, I just go to buy it. But most likely when they are on sale. I will not buy games on release date. For example. Okay, now we have new regex.search variable root name equals you should buy Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves. $30? That the loot is not yours. One potential also is a multiplayer focus game. Adding a solo only ship that would make this game 100% better for player retention, at least for me. It's a little bit high, the price, but it's incredible. I got hunted down by veterans and laughed at how my team is obviously newbies and bad, and they continue to steal our valueless stuff. Wow, it looks like it's very beginner friendly. Not. At least when I read the... For buy new games, I always wait for the summer sales or the winter sales or anything, and there will be a spring sale soon. Just want to try it. Seed extractor. But also, if you want the tryhard mode, you can do it. It has crossplay. Crossplay, like platform cross. Like you can play from your PS5, if it have, with PC. Or do you mean with crossplay? Where's seed extractor process? Ah, here, alright. Input 0 dot item name. Ah, nice. Xbox, PSP, and the PC. PSP is still a thing? Oh, slot datas. Nintendo, no, because it's not in there. I didn't expect that PSP is still a thing. PlayStation Portable. Or did you really mean like PSP? Or do you mean PlayStation in general? PlayStation. Nee, PS is PlayStation. PlayStation Portable is from your PSP. Like I called PSP. This one. This was when I was like 13. Portable PlayStation. It's from Sony, it's a PlayStation. But just a handheld. Or what do you mean? What you mean is maybe this. Or maybe this. But probably this. But PSP is this handheld thing. But I don't know if it's still a thing out there. Okay, so you have 90 years. Wait, where? What stands the P for? PS4 and PS5. But I've never played it. can you explain how you do debugging work? Yes, I can explain it. Right now, I actually debug something. I mean, I don't debug something, I do something very similar. I play testing a function. This one is a new function where I'm not 100% sure it will work or not. Okay, we need to delete all the files. Because there's buggy files here. Godot. App user data. Where's my game? Where's gross? There. Save. And delete those files and start the game again. I'll start the code now. Good fun. Have fun. Because I'm hearing so when you want to play, say something to play with me. Alright. Okay, we have this new function which we call, but I think the first time we got an error, we just got a few bananas and we will got a seed extractor. And I want to get some unripe tomatoes. What is a breakpoint? I've seen you use a lot of time when debugging. It's a great tool. I mean, I don't use it that often because I just run directly into the error. But sometimes I really use it. Where do I have here? Unripe. No, this is mangosteen. Where I do have tomatoes unripe. Unripe tomatoes. Here. Okay, save now. So we don't have to start over and over again. So we'll place this one. And we'll put bananas inside. We should run into an error right now. Oh. When we are successful. A breakpoint is when you want that the code will... Oh, we got banana on this one. Oh, what a relaxing game. Which one? Okay, I think the positioning of this sprite is not properly yet. And now I want to try it with... Oh. Okay, that's good that we already have it here. So we just go to seed extractor processing. We'll copy this one. Actually, we want it here. And in where we got the error before. That row. Okay, here, set machine icon here. And now we want to know what this is, so we can set a breakpoint here. You can set 0, so you can jump from breakpoint to breakpoint to breakpoint. Do you make the game already and you just want to have more things to add? Actually, yes. Most of the game is already done. I already work on it 1.5 years, so most of that is done. Right now I just add new features. I rework old code and I add new features. So we put this inside here and we got an error. Breakpoint. And now we can check, okay, what do we got printed before? We got tomato unripe. So there's something not working properly with the code with this one. Because what we should got is just tomato. So we go to this code and check what is wrong here. I think it's this one, because here, this here is a regex match. And when we have a regex match, we should got name 0. So what we need to do is fruit name equals fruit name dot names 0. And now it will work. For in Python is exactly the same like in Godot. So a for loop actually does something as long as okay, if func testing, you have a function which will do something, and when you want to create a for loop, this for loop is doing something like for number in range 0 to 10. Print number. When you call this function now, it will print here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breakpoint is just not to run the code below him, exactly, and breakpoint is there to that you can check the stats. What is the current state of the game in this moment? What are the variables set it to at this moment where you set the breakpoint? So you can check, like you pause the game at one frame, and in this frame you can read all the data in your game and find the bug a bit better and a bit faster. No, but I mean like in this code. Okay, show me. For I in range 11, yeah, that's exactly exactly, this is exactly the same thing what I just write before. So okay, this is a for loop and this is a while loop. Why should I use it? This one, I use it for iterating over arrays. For example, you have an array which stores data like tomato, banana, apple, and you want to figure out, okay, which one of them has an O. So you say for I in array, so rather than the numbers, you got this strings now. So every I is a string, and you say if string has dot contains O print true, for example. So you go through the whole array full of data, full of strings, and you check if this has an O. If not, if yes, print true. Otherwise, then it will go to the next one, next row, and it will do it until it reaches the end of the array. So it will check for banana. Nope, it doesn't. Apple. Nope, it doesn't. So this function will print true just one time. That's why you use for. While you use, you can use it in this case too. While, for example, you have a variable, this is a count. So you want to find out how many words in this has an O, for example. So you start a count with 0. So while count wait. What the best way? For this, I probably would use a while for loop also. Maybe you can use it for while count is smaller than 10, print I, and then you increase count by +1. When you want something happen 10 times, you will, for example, say print yes. You want that something will happen 10 times. So you do something like this. And the while loop will repeat as long as this count is not 10. No, it's not the same. While and for is completely different. I mean, not completely, but for loop, for I in array. Range test. So remember why I already know it. So you want to know the meaning of for or while? Want to know the meaning of for? A for loop, a for and while are both loops. So loops will working if you don't give them a way out, they'll work forever. They'll never stop as they are called loops, like a circle. So for I an array. In a for loop, you define the end. In this example, the end is the size of the array. You have 3 datas. 3 data inside this. So it will check for each data inside this one. It will do one loop to do this function. Print I, for example, and then it will just print tomato, banana, apple. As it will be called 3 times. Code like await and yield are the same too, but now with Godot 4, yield are out. Yeah, await and yield is the same. Yeah, I don't really like to use while because while sometimes can be buggy and run infinity. Sometimes I have a while loop which will run 200,000 times. So I prefer to work with for loops, but while loops are also very helpful. For example, you want to find out positions. So you just iterate over like a map, for example, and you want to find out where exactly in this tree. Because I want to know like this, you see the I in the code. I is just the name you can call it whatever you want. You can even say this one. Wait, I and S the caso is I and this one is just the short. This was a commentary about I was. Wait, I have to translate it. Spanish. I, in this case, is a controller. Could be any letter or set of letters. A controller allows us to control the number of iterations in the loop. Yes, exactly. The most people use I for iteration. As a short word for iteration, but you can call whatever you want. You can set it to whatever you want. It's just like a definition of a temporary variable. Yeah, here. This one is I in a for loop. I already know I. Your code was something like this. When you print I in this case, it will just print 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to know for, like my own definition about for. For mean exactly that what you, when you want to have it in a sentence, you say for each apple in, well, for each thing in a chest or in an array, do something. This is a for loop. Well, this is exactly what a for loop do. For I in something, do something. That's a for loop for. So a for loop, just call it x times the amount of this one. Okay. For I an array dot size, yes, correct, yeah. It's like something that verifies some data and do something with that data. Yes, exactly. Okay. Invalid access to property on key null on the base object of type dictionary. Wait, fruit name? Names is 0. Oh, it needs strings. All right. Okay, thank you so much. You are very welcome. For loop is used a lot in arrays. Yes, for when you have a big data set of like an array which has thousands of datas, and you want to just check, oh, which of this data starts with the letter R. Then you do a for loop and filter everything what is start with the letter R, for example. Yes, very fast. Most of the time, you're searching for one and then you just go out of the loop or to continue. And a for loop you like to sometimes to jump out to make it faster. Breakpoint. We have tomato unripe. That's not true. And we printed it twice. Gross, and you recommend me to do my code in English like my comments or not? I would always recommend to do everything in English, as the most time you write things in English, like inbuilt functions are English, everything. I would always work in English. So when you publish something, verify some data or condition. Verify some data or condition. You can use it for verify data. It's not a condition. It's more like to fetch data. It's more likely to fetch data. Like you have a box and you check each item inside this box. So you just checked every data. It's not like a condition. The condition you set after the for loop. For item in box, check colors. If color is red, throw item away. Something like this. So the conditions you will always set after a for loop. Not always, but most of the time. If it makes sense. Tomato unripe. Why it has this whole thing? I think I do something wrong here. Oh, in Godot there are no switch statements. What is a switch statement? And hello Spiffy. The problem is I have no clue for every elif. I can't tell how many months it will take. Most of the time, I think it's the best way to learn when you just do start a project which you want to finish and then solve all the problems within the project, and then try to learn something else in another niche, like in another project, to learn other stuff. So it's a cleaner way of if-else statement. Is it like a state machine? I have no clue. I see switch. I graduated in Sketcher and create one game in 12 days. That's a nice time. I'm not sure, but I have a line of my code looks exactly like this. Pass the parameter in the switch and it works on case 1, case 2. Is it like this one? Wait. Inventory interface. Is it like a match? In C++ or C? They will have an answer here. Using input in combination with match would probably be cleaner. Works like ASCII, which means key KP is the correct one. I use also a lot of if and elif. There is the switch in Godot. Does Godot have switch case statements? It's called match. Okay, it's matched. Okay. Oh yeah, it is exactly the match statement. Yes, I just figured it out. Alright, okay, yes, then it has. But to be honest, this code I didn't write by myself with this match statement. I just overtake it from some random tutorial. Bankley, hello. How are you doing? So I understand if like two things are matching, like you have like two inputs, and if both are matching with this pattern, then it will do something. I'm doing good, thanks. How about you? I'm also doing good. Thanks for asking. I just set my camera a bit higher. I'm sometimes afraid that I'll leak my head. Okay, no, I have to be very close to the camera that you will see my head. I do something wrong with the regex. If you see my username, I put it a capital C on my username because my name is Ben and my surname is Clay. C Clay? I mean, I probably wanted to ask, and I think that's why your character is not matching anymore. Because I was really professionally do the overlay with usernames without any to lower or anything statements. And here you have your, okay, actually you are level 1. And you have everything set to default, so actually it doesn't make a difference, I see. Doesn't has bank layer with a big C, but I'll change it. Grows next time face reveal. Nope. No face reveal. You don't want to see that. If you have different conditions and recite for each, it's a clean way to use match switch, but works with else if. Ooh, thanks for response. No face reveal here. No, not on there. And there's a face reveal right here. And 2 months. Actually, there's no. Just once in this moment. Nope. There's no good reason for a face reveal. Script. I have to change this one. We got. Wait, we got tomato unripe. Hash? I'm totally introvert, really. We all, your 3 viewers, want to see your face. Face real or by Sea of Thieves? Both, nope. And I think I'm introvert. Compile. I think this one probably will not work. Maybe this one and this one. Try it again. If for me it says there are 2 viewers in YouTube. I already have my first 100 lines of code. Nice. Are you still on to do your password check? Breakpoint, output, tomato unripe. This doesn't make sense. But we printed also just one time. And the regex says so we have tomato unripe. And we say \word this one 0 until infinity. So we shouldn't have this one. Not yet in 2 years, but I can break 1000 line code in one single script. People would say it's a fail, but it's also a skill. Shit, translating jokes is very hard. Yes. Sometimes I'm thinking about to... I think in German I would make much more jokes on stream, but in English I'm very... not funny. So that's a lot. Why it's not working properly? Please tell me why. Tell me why. Okay, we are at the breakpoint. You need hardcode to make like this game. You need hardcode to make like. You need hardcode to make like this game gross code. No, I didn't hardcode that much. Maybe a few things I'm hard-coding, but most of that is not hard-coded. Because how many months it will take me to start with a real paid job? If you can sell yourself very good, it will be very fast. I'm not sure if I ever tell, but the first job I go to, interview, I don't even sell myself good, but I got it without, I mean, I could just be homeless on the street, join this job interview and tell him everything what they want to hear. Yes, I can work with these machines you have here. I can do everything on the computer what you want me to do, and I can do... That was actually my first job interview. The boss don't even want to see my references. I just finished study, and I brought my certificate from the university, but he didn't want to see it. And that was the point in my life where I understand that sometimes for some jobs studying is not useful. It's not necessary. It's useful, but not necessary. Oh, you tried the interview? Did they want programmer who don't have university? I didn't interview for a programming job, to be honest. Okay, this doesn't make sense. Because I honestly graduated in Scratch. No, actually, I mean, it's always better to have references for studying something. The most companies don't want people who teach something themselves. Like, I mean, I learned everything from coding I learned on my own. So I don't have any technical understanding of the most words which the people in the IT branch use or the techniques for coding something. I just don't have, as I don't have the theoretical stuff knowledge. So I think it's always better to go study something and learn at least the tools you have to use in this job. Why it is calling tomato unripe? Well, you didn't make sense here. Oh, yeah, of course you won't do that. Because we have to do this here. What is Scratch Junior? Or did I just call it wrong? Is it Scratch JR? Oh, Scratch. Do you know that Geometry Dash is made with Scratch? What the biggest game? Take a look at the user grid patch. Was it Geometry Dash? I'm not sure. Scratch, a programming language for kids. Yes, but it doesn't mean it's bad. Actually, there's a no official game for Scratch. Engine. Does Geometry Dash use? Coco's 2D game engine. The trailer was released. Which game was that? Which game uses Scratch engine? Cubist Adventure, yes, I know that's a game series. I'm sure there's better game on Scratch, but my personal favorite is Dodge 50. I'd say it was my Battlebound, but that's just my personal opinion. Okay, where I'd read it. Okay, never mind. It's really beginner friendly. Yes, and then if you want to go from Scratch to Godot, You go to asset library and you go to block coding, and then you have something very similar. So you try to apply a job information. What is the working setup there? Did they work online? No, I never ever was applying for a job in coding, because the only coding language I know is GDScript. And to be honest, there's no company out there who wants someone who only knows GDScript. I mean, actually something similar. They have Scratch? No, but they have block coding. Block coding, and I think it's similar to Scratch, if I don't understand Scratch wrong. Just like this one. I have to do one thing you were telling to me, the interviews and all of that. Please continue. The interviews. No, I just tell the story that my first interview I had, that doesn't matter if I ever graduate or something, so it doesn't take that long to get a job in this field where you want to work. I just told him, I think most of the time in a job interview, it's very important to tell them to sell yourself good, to sell your skills good. Why you always verify if there's some 18 plus content and everything? I'm not sure if you was here in the 15 and the 18-hour stream last weekend, but there was some guy. He was sending me a link of his game, and I just opened it up, luckily on my second monitor, but it just opened some porn website. At first it looks like Flappy Bird, but then it opened just porn website. And that's why I think I'll never ever open a link anymore on my screen anymore. So now in Scratch, Godot is making importance, not other engine do. Actually, the good thing in Godot is that you can build it up, the engine you like. You have so many assets you can use. HTTP request? Oh, wrong game. This one. Okay, alright. Ping pong? Twitch? No, this is stream overlay Twitch. Machine. And here. Alright. And we have output tomato. And now we want that this here will be called here. All right. Can you pass me the link for scientific purposes? Nope. I would never do it. And that's why I think I'll never open up any websites outside of itch.io. What did that happened? Yes, I have to end the stream also. It was very horrible. It's working now. We can unripe. Tomatoes can be processed to tomato seeds. Just confirm it with bell pepper. We have another seed extractor. Oh, wait. I think when we're successful, we will still got an error. If you work hard in coding, you can easily make 500 of code, and that's a great achievement for me. Yes, actually, sometimes it's even better when you can achieve something. I think for me, it feels very good when you can just... This code, for example, is now 168 lines. When I start writing this code, the exact same things, the first time, I need around 300 lines of code. So I like to reduce code and have the same results with less buggy code. If I have enough knowledge, can I collaborate with you like just for coding and sprites for free or not? Actually, after this project, I will just collaborate. I will just do some project with the company I'm open soon and stuff, and there I will work with a team. So actually, maybe I can just make some sprites for the community and make them free to use. And you can use them freely in, but it will take a lot of time, in a few months, obviously. But I can't work in a team because right now I'm also fully loaded with work. It's good in making assets. Thank you. But also in itch.io, there are a lot of people, assets. They do great assets, and when you are lucky, you can just download them. And you don't even need to pay them when you don't use it for commercial. So after that, you will not do more games. I have to see. I think after that game, I have to firstly see how much I need to maintain it, this game. Because a game, when you release it, you cannot just release it and leave it. You have to maintain it, you have to keep it updated, you have to fix bugs on a... And when you have a community, they want to have more features also. So this will be actually something what would took more time from me. More games? No, but I mean collaborate in the game, grows the game. Collaborate like what? I mean, growth will always be a 100% one person made game. So I will not let other people work on this game because this will be something that I want to do completely alone to see where I will be. This is a single project. That's why I will publish it also without a publisher. Even maybe it would be more popular, and Way has a bigger audience with a publisher, but I don't want to do it. You know, it's hard to create a game. It's up to the game. Sometimes when you join a game jam, it's fine when you create a small project and you can finish it better, and it's better to work together. Like a story and game. Yes, actually I'm a bad level designer, for example, or story. That's why I keep my game as story free as possible. I mean, there are popular games out there which works without a story. Also, see Minecraft, one of the most sold games in this world. No storyline. Or when I play games like... I mean, games even have a story, but I don't care much about stories, to be honest. When I play Diablo 4, for example, I think there's a very nice story behind all of this, but I just skip all the storyline. I just want to finish it. I just want to just kill monster and that's it. That's a secret. Need the game 80% story. No, I don't think so. Tell me the story behind Tetris. No, I mean, a story could be a very important part to keep players attracted. Most people like to play games to have an end. If you have a story, there will be an end of the game. That will most likely most of the games will have like this. But then there are also like skill-based games where the goal is not a story, to finish a story, where it's more likely to increase your knowledge. Do you know Stardew Valley? It's all story, that's why they were successful. I would say Stardew Valley is successful because they just close a gap which was there because Harvest Moon was already too old. And there was still a big fan base in this niche of games. And the story inside Stardew Valley is... I'm not sure. I think you have a pre-story, but you don't have an in-game story. Kelso, okay. You're welcome. See you later. I mean, you have a few quests in Stardew Valley and a few funny quests, a few Easter eggs, but you don't have like a storyline which you have to follow, like in a game, for example, like The Legend of Zelda or Super Mario. Something, I have just Nintendo examples. But there are also games like, I do not know. There are games without story which will works well too. So this is working. And there's a bot again in Twitch. But I think the Twitch auto report function is very nice now. So really it's not about the story. I think Stardew Valley has the most people play it long time because they play it in a way like I would play Minecraft. Super Mario, yeah, that's what I mean. Super Mario has a story, Zelda, The Legend of Zelda has a story, but there will be an end of the game. Like when in Super Mario you just finish the last level, you rescue you save the princess, and then it's done. There's nothing else you can do in this game anymore. There's no open end. But when you play Stardew Valley, you can play it forever, the same world forever. But that's not a deep history. Actually, I think this game doesn't has a big story. Like Zelda, you also have to rescue Zelda in some way. So actually Zelda and Super Mario has a very similar story. Just the way to the end is different. Create roller coasters like Mario Save Princess, and then that's the castle look empty. That the castle look empty. Gross. So after this game you will not do streaming? I will still keep streaming. What will happen? I still need to maintain the game. I'll still join game jams, and maybe there will be like pixel art not game jams, but pixel art jams, which I would like to join, where you are limited in colors and then you have to create an asset. For example, something like this I will still stream. I'll still be there in streams. Bananas. Okay. This is working now. But I wanted testing bell pepper. So, where do I have not bell pepper, I call it pepper now. There's pepper. Oh, well, the name is still bell pepper. Okay, task, script. No, that's wrong. And we have to go to this one and to resource table. We search for pepper. Pepper. Okay, but it's a little bit sad that you can't do a second game. I mean, I will still do games. I'm still working on another game, but in private at the moment, which I do, for example, with my brother together. And I still work on. I mean, I actually work on a few stuff. So save. Okay. So Dani. So let's do GeoGuessr party, and just join Discord if you want. We can play a few rounds. All right. You are there now. We will play duels. My name is a bad name. Your name looks very random. I need to change it. I think it's just possible once a month. So do you want to move or no move? I prefer to play no move. But moving is a bit easier. No move? Alright. So let's play. Ah, Colombia. Okay, that was actually a very hard one because you don't have any hints there. Good job on this one to go to Poland. Not bad. Do you want to guess first or should I just guess when I know it? All right. China doesn't has coverage. I have no clue on this one. It was Croatia. Wait, it was in Germany. It's a bit more far here. Netherlands is the only country which has yellow plates in the front and in the back in Europe. Wait. Was Thailand. There was a Thailand flag. Oh, we can play co-op. But it doesn't make sense because you have very much delay. I don't know about flags. Yeah, but when you see on my wait, I start another. Here you see the Thailand flag. I don't know that much about flags also. Hmm. I think I'm wrong on this one. Nice. Was Croatia. Oh, I know exactly where this is. Out of this one. Hmm. Hmm. I think it's maybe. Wow! Not bad. How do you know it's Paris? Hmm. I have no clue. GG. Lose. Okay, that was Bulgaria. Okay, it was Bhutan. I wasn't sure on this one. Could be Peru also. Okay, this one. Yeah, that was hard one. That was really hard. There was no hints. Holy. Wow, almost 5K. This one. Wait, I have to change the music. One more? Okay, I can explain you the last one. There was a black sticker on the pole, and there was the Malaysian flag. Maybe I can, when I guess a country right. Actually, you win this game before. And when I guess a country right, I can tell you why I guess it right. Actually, this one is... There was just a sign behind us which says the capital city name of Kuala Lumpur. There was the city name. I think it's... Yeah, South Germany. Oh no, it's Switzerland. They have the same bollards like Germany. Very close. He was also in the same country like me. Hmm. Okay, we are in Portugal, but I'm not sure Lisbon or Porto. We was in Lisbon. Wait. Cheating. No. You saw... Wait, was it... Did you not speak Spanish also in Colombia? I know it's Portugal because the only country in Europe which has yellow, a blue plate on blue on one side and yellow on the other side is only Portugal. But they was speaking in... Is it similar to Spanish? And I have no clue because Spanish and Portuguese are so same for me that I can't tell the difference. In Spain, they sometimes talk Latin. Wait. What do they speak in Spain? Spanish. Only Spanish. What do they speak in Colombia? Is there a difference? Maybe there's a difference between 99.5% Colombians speak Spanish. English has official status in the San Andrés Providencia and Santa Catalina Island. In addition to Spanish, there are several other languages spoken in Colombia. 65 of this language are Amerindian in nature. 65 language is a different Spanish. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, probably makes sense. So how I can go out here? Report. Cheating. How I can go out from this one? How I can leave it? I want to leave it. Ah, okay. Continue. Do you want to play one more? Okay, last one. I feel confident. All right. Wait, why it doesn't change my eyes? I just changed my eyes already. Hmm. Hmm. Great guess in Russia. Great. That you know it's not Ukraine or another language, another country where they speak with not speak right Cyrillic language. Huh. I have no clue. Oh, I think I have a clue. Hello, Ella. Welcome. Thanks for following. Wait. Maybe? Yellow plate in the back. Hmm. One person in me told me that this can't be Great Britain because of the cast looks Japanese, but they don't have Japanese ports. That's why I was a bit confused. Oh, do we? A black car. Okay, it was Argentina. Wait, where do you was? Africa. Okay. Okay. Similar guess. Very similar guess. GG. I'm not a cheater. This pole, what you saw in some almost every corner, that was like Brazilian poles. They are unique to Brazil. And something else leads me to Brazil. Like they were Portuguese language. I think it's Portuguese or Spanish. Wait, Brazil language, Portuguese, Portuguese, Portuguese. I do not know how to say it. Cheater. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. I'm not a cheater. I would never ever cheating in any games. There's no good reason for cheating in a game. No, never. Except in LOL. No, even there. Even there. Yeah. Do you want to play one more round? Or I'll just go to play normal duels. Yeah, probably. I think today I can't play Storage Hunter because it's a bit late. Okay, one more. Oh no. Hmm. I have no clue. It could be somewhere in this area. But also could be in Spain. But it was Romania. Oh, nice guess with Spain. There I would go if I wouldn't. If I would read something Spanish, I would go there also. Because the science looks very Spanish. Mm, Great. You find the country, the right country. Good job. This car, what you see there, is unique to Rwanda. Actually, there you don't need to know. There you don't need to know anything about the country. You just need to know. You know the country exactly in. Oh, wrong round. You would know it exactly here. When you see this type of car with a red backlight, you are in Rwanda. I'd like to play another duels. Or do you want to still? Or you want still to play? It's up to you. If you still want to play around, then we can still keep playing. I think that will be the last round. Then I'll go offline. And then if you but you don't have this game, so I can't tell you. So I can't tell you this temper monkey has very nice no, I think today is good. Play a solo round. Okay. It's very nice to learn the meta. I was about to learn JPEN, for example. And when you have this plugin installed to your browser, then you're just watching, alright, you have this here. And this one, you are probably on this southern island. Okay, you are not. I was just watching the wrong thing. But they'll give you the tip. Kanto tall hat insulators, which has this black top. And then you can check the next round. This one, rounded plate. Rounded plate is in here, near Nagoya. This one. And then it says Shuba plate is super unique because of the rounded shape and so on. That's very nice. The first guess was horrible. Here, this one is. Okay, this is the washed out lines, and washed out lines are near Osaka. Around this area. Tall reflector with washed colors is exclusively to Kansai region. And then we have. Okay, I think. Wait, what is the meta here? This looks very dangerous, what he's doing there. I think it's about this one. And I think it's here. It's one of this. Nope, it's not. Ah, it's this one with this triangle here. This band, this yellow band, when you see it in Japan, you are on this island in Shokoku. And so on. That's a very nice application to learn the game. The good thing is it's not activated in multiplayer games. So I play one round of this one and then that's it. So let's see. Rating 654, rating 777, and a lot of Germans right now because this game is so popular in Germany at the moment. Okay, yeah, this flag, both of us saw this flag. What? Joe Biden? It's Kenya? Oh, he's closer. Ah, so no flawless here. If I win. The Oktober. White plates. White plates. This card doesn't tell me anything. Is it white? Ghana or Kenya? Ghana, you can easily say it has this black tape on the card. There's one side has a black tape. Wait, I go somewhere here. Okay, it was Uruguay. Spanish, that is Spanish. Did they speak Spanish in Uruguay? How should I know? Oh. This sign is exclusive to New Zealand and Australia. Wait, I have to Google that. Did they speak? Wait, what language is spoken in Uruguay? Spanish. Ah, nice, interesting. I didn't know that. I just thought all this country below Colombia will speak Portuguese. Okay, that's the last round. That's the last round. So let's see. Walmart, Europe. We are in America. And it's so easy to know when you're in America. Somewhere in this, you will always see. Okay, but we have front plates. And as I know, Texas don't need to have front plates. And we have South Bank. Are we like, I would go for something like this maybe. And here, Mexico, Argentina, Chile, Bolivia, Venezuela, Peru, and Ecuador, we all talk Spanish. Panama also, I think. Oh, wow. In Portugal, Mexico, Argentina. Argentina also, Chile too, Bolivia too. Okay, I'm really bad in this. I ever saw different. Oh, well. Panama and Costa Rica and Cuba. Ah, okay. Costa Rica, Panama. Well, on this one, I'm somewhere here. Wow. But those are small countries. Yes, but Panama has coverage, Costa Rica doesn't, and Cuba also. Panama has coverage in GeoGuessr, so it's irrelevant for GeoGuessr. So we have a stop sign. We have a stop sign and Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, this sounds Spanish. Alberta. Jam Appa. Why they park? Why everyone parks like they want? Oh, but we drive on the left-hand side. The stop sign is on the left-hand side. So are we in? Yes, we are in Malta. We won this one. Actually, okay. That was the last game for today. I say thanks to everyone who was watching. Thank you very much. I hopefully see you tomorrow again. I'll be right here at the same time. And we will start coding and then going over to play a game. I think we will start playing, play Storage Hunter tomorrow. So I wish you have a great day, night, evening, or whatever time it is. Someone is doing spam. Yeah, it's probably me. I spam my own stream. I'm really sorry. In YouTube tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, night, evening, or whatever time it is where you are right now, and have fun and take care, everyone.